Hey guys, it's Tash here and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new to find me by clicking on this video. Hello, sending you a very warm welcome. I hope you like what you see and you decide to stay. So today I am back with a little testing / trying video. Today I am going to be trying the Makeup Revolution Charlotte Tilbury dupes. So you guys might have seen the Charlotte Tilbury product that has been going viral everywhere at the moment. The 3 different makeup product contour wands. There's the bronze one, the pink one for a blush, and also a highlighter wand from Charlotte Tilbury that everyone's just been going crazy for. They keep going out of stock all the time. I feel like they're really hard to get your hands on because of how viral they're gone, and they are quite pricey. I can't lie, Charlotte Tilbury is more of a higher end makeup brand. I do personally love them myself. I've tried a few products from Charlotte Tilbury and absolutely love them. Haven't had the chance to try out the makeup wands. That's mostly partly because they're always out of stock, or just because I kind of can't justify spending £29 on a singular wand. Each one of these from Charlotte Tilbury is £29 each. I think they do like a kit. We can get all 3 of them for a set price, maybe for like £79, save a bit of money. But you guys know, if I can find a dupe that's more affordable, works just as good, then I'm gonna do it, and I'm so here for it. So I saw that Makeup Revolution brought out these products. So first of all, they actually do this Eye Bright Illuminating Concealer, which previously I have actually used as a concealer, but of course they have a huge shade range, which means you can switch up your shade. I usually find products like this blend out so good as your contour, so I've been seeing that a lot of people have actually been using the Eye Bright product as a contour, so I just got a different shade. I actually saw a girl film a video similar to this on TikTok, and she got the shade Caramel. However, I didn't think it looked like my usual kind of go-to contour shade, so I did go for the next shade, which was... this one is Deep Caramel. So this one I'm going to try out for contour, but obviously, yeah, this is meant to be similar to the contour stick from Charlotte Tilbury. Absolutely obsessed with the Revolution packaging as well. So we're just going to test and see how well it works out. And then obviously everybody loves the Pinkgasm from Charlotte Tilbury. There's also the one which I think is like the peachy shade, but Pinkgasm is the one that everyone has gone crazy for. It does look amazing, I can't lie. Have been wanting one very similar. So these new bright light wands are actually very new on Revolution. I had an email come through showing these new products, and they had 2 different colours for blush. The one I went for was Divine Dark Pink. I think the other one was a little bit of a lighter pink colour, but this looked more of what I like. So Divine Dark Pink is the shade I'm using for the blush, and then the last one which I have chosen is obviously like the Spotlight highlighter from Charlotte Tilbury, a dupe for that one. This is the Bright Light highlighter in Strobe Champagne. The colour of this one looks pretty much identical to the Charlotte Tilbury one, so yeah, I'm hoping this is going to be a good dupe because these were just £8 each, so it's a real big difference in price. I think they also do 3 for 2 quite often on Makeup Revolution, so you can get all 3 of them for just £16, which is just amazing. So yeah, I love the brand Makeup Revolution anyway. I have high hopes for these. So yeah, I'm all about testing and trying dupes over here on my channel. If you guys are excited for this video, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and if you are new here, definitely come subscribe. I would love to have you here. Let me know if there's any other products you think I need to try and test out for you guys to let you know whether they're worth the money. But without further ado, let's get trying these Charlotte Tilbury dupes. Okay, so I've just done my base makeup. I did my eyebrows, I put on mascara, lipstick, all the usual stuff except for finishing my base. So if you guys are wondering, I use the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched face base and then a Huda Faux Filter foundation. I get mine in the shade Latte, I think it is. So that is what is on my face so far, and then my next steps would be to go in with contour, blush, highlighter if I am using all liquid ones. So yeah, this is what the ones look like. They are the ones where you just twist the bottom to get the product out of, which sometimes I don't actually enjoy. I feel like does anyone else feel like it's a little bit of a con? Like, do you actually get that much product in there? Does it kind of just all absorb up in the sponge? I'm not too sure, and sometimes I'm like worried they're not going to come out. I feel like you have to give them a little bit of a shake. Just give it quite a few turns. As soon as you start to see the product coming up in the sponge, start applying it to the face. So I'm going to give it a little bit of a twist, and we're going to start off with the contour shade in Deep Caramel. I hope I don't regret not going for the caramel shade. I feel like it's fine, I can make these mistakes, so you guys don't have to. But I'm gonna pop this where I usually would pop my contour, so this is kind of how much the product has come out at the top. Obviously keep twisting for the amount you want. I don't really know how much it's going to come out straight away, but I think I'm going to go for maybe like the dot technique, this area, and I quite like to do forehead as well. Sometimes I do my nose and put some on my eyelids, but maybe I'll just use like powder bronzer for that. So yeah, let's go in with a couple of dots. I'm a little bit scared just in case. Okay, dot there, maybe a dot there. I feel like let's blend as we go, just in case it dries down quite quickly. It might be easier to work with. So I'm just using this brush, which I think is just from Primark actually. This is the HD Kabuki brush. I'm just going to use kind of like a dab technique. Okay, it blends out quite nicely actually. It is a little bit maybe darker than I would usually go. So maybe look at going the shade down, which I think was just called Caramel, but that looks quite nice actually. That does blend nicely, but like I say, I think it maybe would be a tip to blend as you go. So like do a little bit, blend it out rather than popping it on your entire face, then blending, just so it's just easier to work with blending. So that's how that side's gone. Let's do the other side of my face. So again, I'm just gonna go in with the dots. I don't know if that's a lot or not, but obviously you could also use a beauty blender. I quite like to use a beauty blender sometimes. See, that seemed quite a lot that side, but I guess it's blendable. You can work with it. Maybe work your way up. I guess you can always add more, but obviously you can't take away, so that's nice. What do you guys think of the shade? Do you think it suits my skin tone? Does it suit the foundation colour I'm wearing? Or do you think I should have gone maybe a little bit warmer and down a shade? Because that is the really good thing about Revolution. They literally have different undertones. They have like the neutral undertones, warm, cool, so you can really pick whatever you think suits you. But yeah, I really do think because this is actually meant to be a concealer, it blends really nicely and smoothly. Hasn't disturbed the foundation at all, hasn't gone cakey. I don't personally think it looks muddy. Do you know what? I actually do really like that shade. I think it's workable. So far, blendable, pigmented, nice shade range. Product works well. It hasn't not come through. So I'm going to do a bit on the forehead. Oh, definitely the harder you press, the more that comes out. I'm actually just gonna blend that a little bit because that was actually more than I thought that just came out on the forehead. So yeah, the harder you press, the more product you get. I'm just gonna go in with another dot here. So yeah, it might be because I obviously twisted the bottom quite a lot as well, so you might only need to do that less times than you think. I like the fact it's buildable. A little kind of goes a long way, and you can start small, build it up as much as you want. After doing like a kind of liquid or cream contour, I like to go over with powder anyway, so I will do that as well with my usual product, just to show you how products sit over the top of these as well. But yeah, I think that's nicely blended. Definitely has given definition to the face and brought a nice colour back to my skin. I'm excited to see how the other products blend with it. But so far, definitely happy with that and would use it again. The only thing I don't like about the packaging on this one is there's no section to kind of see how much product you've got in it. I guess right now I can obviously see it's filled up to the top, but yeah, I feel like they're quite hard to tell how quickly they run out. But that is the contour shade. So yeah, if you do have maybe similar skin tone to me, I do wear tan, so I go a little bit darker on my foundation, then maybe think about getting deep caramel. If not, maybe I would recommend the caramel shade. And then I'm really excited to try this, guys. This is the Divine Dark Pink. So gonna do the same, give it a bit of a twist, and then go in with the kind of dot technique. And I think with this one, oh, look how interesting this looks after I have twisted the bottom. It's come out like little dots. I hope that doesn't really affect how it looks on the face. I might need to maybe put some on my hand, warm it up, and then dab into it. I'll try both, but I'm thinking with the blush it might be best to use my finger to blend it in rather than a brush. I mean, I don't know if personally you guys like to use your beauty blender, you could do that too, but I'm gonna just pop a bit on the back of my hand. Oh, it's a gorgeous colour actually. Really nice and pink, very pigmented again. And then I'm just gonna dab a bit in my finger. I guess it's quite nice to warm up the product a bit. And then I usually quite like to hit this area of my face. It actually looks a lot lighter on the skin than it does like in the product and on my hand. Still is pigmented though, but it's more of just like a kind of baby pink colour on the skin, which I really like actually. Still pigmented, and it gives a kind of like glossy look on the skin. I don't know if you guys can tell that. It's given a little bit of a glow as well, which with the strobe highlighter on top, I'm going to be looking very nice and glowy. But it's kind of like not a thick sheen. I'd say it's quite a nice like wet looking glow, which I really like on skin. I feel like it's quite nice to have that glowy kind of look going on. Yeah, I quite like that. I'm going to put a little bit over my nose as well, just because I quite like the kind of like blushed look. But what do we think of the colour? Hope you guys can see. Very nice and like baby pinky, which I think is very on trend at the moment. I feel like quite a lot of people are going for that colour. You guys will have to let me know if you think it's a similar sort of tone. You can kind of see it shining there on my hand. But if on the skin it's a similar tone to the Charlotte Tilbury one, definitely again blended lovely. This side, just to show you, I will just pop it straight onto the skin, but a couple of dabs. I feel like when you again dab it onto the skin, it looks a lot darker too once you've blended it out. Still blends out absolutely perfectly, although when you first put it on it looks like it's got those kind of dots. Once you blend it, it blends just seamlessly and doesn't disturb any of the other products. So yeah, I love how like glowy that is, but still it's such a nice pinky pigment. Really happy with how that looks on, guys. I love this product. Again, would definitely use again, but I would say maybe if you are quite oily and you don't like anything too sheeny, dewy, might not be for you, because you can already see a lot of glows coming through. I don't know how that would kind of wear throughout the day, but yeah, if you are really into a nice pinky blush, this is definitely it. It's that really nice like naturally pink. So yeah, really happy with the pink shade. I think personally I would stick to popping it on the back of my hand, like sort of warming it up a bit, using my finger just to dab it in, but you can work straight onto the skin with the product if you prefer. And then lastly, let's try their new Strobe Champagne highlighter. So again, very similar to the other products. You just need to twist and the product comes to the top, the same as the pink one. I think I might just use one straight onto the skin. I think they also did have another shade in this one, but I just went for the Strobe Champagne because it's very similar to the kind of highlight that I quite like. So again, I'm just going to dab it onto this area. Whoa, pigmented. A lot of product has come out there. Just so blendable, guys. Oh my god, I love that champagne colour. I think it really complements the pink quite nicely. Although I feel like I've put it too much over the pink. I've kind of like, I don't know, you can still see the pinky pigment, but I think I did it a little bit too close over the top. I think I need to hit up there a little bit more, so maybe I'll do that this side, avoid the pink a little bit more, just so you can see the two different colours really nicely. I really like that. To be honest though, because like I said, there was still such a nice glow coming through from the pink, you really either only need a tiny bit of this one, or I would recommend maybe using them both on their own. So if you really want like a blushy baby pink kind of look, maybe just opt for going for blush, and then maybe if you do just want a really kind of like champagne-y highlight kind of look, maybe use this on its own. I don't know, they do marry really nicely together, but it's just a very kind of glowy look because I already had the glow from the blusher, and then I'm adding extra glow with this one. But the colours work so nicely together. I'm just going to pop it on the other areas I quite like to highlight. It is very glowy, but it's not gone cakey, it's not ruined the foundation. It's really nice. If you like a liquidy kind of glow, I feel like these would work absolutely so well for you. And like I say, I haven't tried the Charlotte Tilbury ones, but I think they seem very similar for a fraction of the price. The fact these were £8 each, I really feel like you cannot complain. I absolutely love that pink pigment. I'm really quickly just going to go in with a bronzer just to show you how that sits over that contour shade. So I'm just going to take my usual bronzer, dab it into the brush a little bit. I really hope it doesn't ruin the liquid. That is nice. No, it sits absolutely perfectly over the top. Nothing is moving, going that kind of like dirty colour. No, they work perfectly together, guys. I 100% recommend. I really like these sticks by Revolution. I think if you have been wondering about the Charlotte Tilbury ones, for the fact these are literally £8 each, I would definitely say try them. I think my favourite has to be the blush shade, but I am definitely going to be using all three. I did really like that eyebrow for the contour. I think the shade I got works really well with my foundation. So blendable, so pigmented. Yeah, overall these get a strong rating for me. I will be incorporating these into my everyday makeup. I really like the finished look. I would definitely just add like some setting spray over the top of this, but yeah, they all work lovely together. It's a really nice like dewy glowy look, so if that is your vibe, get your hands on these Makeup Revolution Charlotte Tilbury dupes for sure. So that was everything from me today, guys. I hope you did enjoy this little testing trying of a Charlotte Tilbury dupe. Love the brand Makeup Revolution anyway. I feel like these are so good for the price, and I definitely recommend you guys getting your hands on them to try out for yourself. And if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and if you are new here, definitely come subscribe. I'd love to have you here. But again, it is a huge thank you from me. I can't wait to see you guys soon with a brand new video.